Eunice Wilson says she hired a contractor in 2014 to build the upper part of her house in Choiseul. Knowing her mother's home in Monrepo was in poor condition, Wilson selected the same contractor to complete the lower part of her house for her mother to live in. Despite previous issues with the upper parts of the project, work on the lower parts began in 2019 but faced delays, leading Wilson to cover additional expenses out of pocket starting in 2021. In 2022, after her mother contracted COVID-19, she reached out to the contractor about unused funds and missing materials on site. Despite requests for receipts and updates, neither the materials nor any receipts have been provided.
I work extremely hard, and for anybody to feel they can take advantage of me like this or take advantage of my mother, it's wrong. My mother is 82 years old. You come, you get checks from her, you leave, and you don't account for what you do with the money. And she's asking you for the materials. You won't even show up. You've taken advantage of a woman who's 82 years old. What makes that right?
She notes that this is her second encounter with contractor issues. Previously, she faced a similar problem involving her mother, where they paid a deposit to a contractor who then vanished, resulting in legal expenses. Despite their efforts, they have yet to locate that contractor.
I think there needs to be some kind of way where, anyone working like that, has to work on a license. And if anything happens, and if, you're disappointed in the work that was done, or there is reason to believe that that person, did not do what they were supposed to do, granted, the government should be able to revoke that license.
Although some work has been completed on the house, she has already paid the contractor $151,000.
And I kept on getting stories on stories. I kept on calling and I kept on calling. And to date, this thing is been dragging on. I have materials. I don't know where they are. And I've been calling the contractor. And I thought we had a good enough rapport, whereby I could speak with him and then, he would be honest with me. But I'm just at the point where I'm lost right now. And I don't know who to go to. I don't know who to speak with.
Wilson stressed the need to hold individuals accountable for failing to deliver services after receiving payment.
I was being asked for more money, even when that was just what was done. I was being asked for more money to continue, and I said no. I have already paid that much money, and I need to know that you can invest the money which I have already paid to finish work which is not complete. I don't want to have to be sending more money when I paid money for things that are incomplete, and no one can tell me what these monies were used for or where those materials are. So it's only at that point that the walls were plastered. My mom said I went to see the plastering is not even smooth.
Wilson explained that her mother is currently staying with her in New York due to concerns about the unsafe condition of her previous home in Saint Lucia. Matuna Ferdinand, NBC Prime.